Hey, hey. Hey, Javon. Hey, Jennifer. How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? I'm trying to see what all decks I'm going to use, so I just got them all on it, just about. Damn near. Got all of them. Because I'm going to try not to make this so long. Oh, yeah, I look like my notebook. So this is my look notebook. I'm gonna have to start holding it up for the haters. Hey, hey, Freakazoid. So yeah, got some interesting today. Um, Definitely gonna be pulling on those new deck energies, cause I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, put those there. Let's cleanse the energy. So, Holy Spirit, we ask that you cleanse the energy of energy, any energies coming to hinder this reading in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Remove any energies from this energy that may reside from any previous readings or any previous activities in this area. Cleanse the energy of the collective as well, so no energy transfers during this reading and it may maintain its purity. Let all the messages come through be accurate and concise to the collective. I pray that everyone finds something that resonates with their spirit. And if it doesn't resonate, help them to let fly. All right. Thank you and thank you. Thank you and thank you. So, I did want to come and do a love reading. I do have some romance decks here that I have been itching literally to to try out. So, oh yes, 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 let's do that. So, Holy Spirit, I ask that you cleanse the energy of these decks here. Okay, from any previous energy that remains, so they may be pure and clean when being used by me for the first time or the umpteenth time, regardless. Thank you, Spirit. So the intention has been set for this reading. I pray. I'm gonna cleanse the table because I definitely pray that this reading answers some questions for some people um, that they've been wanting to know. Okay. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, hopefully some questions get answered. So, if you've been having questions regarding a love situation, I'm going to try to pull on the different energies so, like, you know it's you because it's resonating, right? If it's not resonating, look, you guys, look at Spirit. You see how Spirit do me? Look, you see, it's a bluebird. It's a bluebird. So, that's definitely a sign. Okay, definitely a sign of love. Blue Jays are definitely known for that particular thing. Speak Italiano. Hi, everybody. So, we're going to jump right into it. So, I'm not really going to be able to see the chats like that, but definitely don't let that stop you from dropping your live reactions. And definitely don't let that stop you from conversing with the rest of the gang, okay? Ah, yeah. So, yes, Holy Spirit, Thank you and thank you. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you, Spirit Animals. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, this is the Blue Jay was like confirmation for me. Like, yeah, girl. It's some love in the air. Oh, look. Oh, hello from the UK. So let's see what the first energy out is. Oh, that is so sweet. This wants to come out. Y'all see what want to come out? So definitely twin flame energy wants to come out. Okay. So this is the two that revealed itself. Dreams and together. So dreams together. It says, look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. Together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Okay, yes, definitely some 1111 energy coming through with the twin flame. Trust the magnetic, excuse me, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So definitely, Spirit is wanting you to trust your intuition when it comes to a twin flame situation or a high level soulmate situation or a friendship. Okay, it doesn't even have to be lovers, but definitely somebody who you love, right? Definitely somebody who brings you joy. Okay, it could be a friend who you may share a dream with, right? So Spirit is like, yes, listen to your intuition. It will guide you towards them. But when I seen this dreams together, it's kind of giving me the energy like you may even be having dreams about this person. So if you've been wondering about someone and you're having dreams about them, this could be your confirmation here that you may very well be seeing dreams about this person, right? Or you may very well be having dreams about this person here, about your twin flame. So some of you guys could be dreaming about your twin flame here. Okay, okay. As my buddy say, oh. I haven't heard that in so long. True love. True love, you guys. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attractions. So this is the kind of love. Hey, Christine. So this is the kind of love that goes beyond superficial things. So it's like you don't care what this person looks like. You don't care how much money this person has. You don't care that okay, they may or may not have a car, they don't have the nicest car, they don't have the nicest clothes. You don't care about those superficial things that are just surface level. Okay? It's definitely giving an energy like y'all could be butt naked in the woods with nothing to your name and y'all will still be madly in love with each other. This is naked love, okay? Pure love, okay? This is what you call true love. The purest form of love is true love. Love without conditions. Love without boundaries. Come on, Spirit. It says love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. Okay? Love without boundaries. And when you're in a love that comes without boundaries, that's a love where you're both being respected in, because if you're being disrespected in a relationship, then this person, oh Lord, I don't know what happened to the card, but when you're being disrespected in a relationship, then it's like the person does not respect your boundaries, and the person does not respect you if they don't respect your boundaries. Okay, but we have divine timing here. We have divine timing. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. So with this coming out like this, it's kind of just giving me that energy like if you have a person who's not respecting your boundaries and they're doing things that's making you feel less than, hey, They're doing things that make you feel less than. They're doing things that make you sad. They're doing things that make you cry, right? And they're not, right? And they're not taking any accountability for anything. They're finding a way to make it your fault. Spirit is saying, like, that's when you definitely need to have those boundaries up. But at the same time, trust in divine timing, because God could, or spirit, or source, or however you want to call it, could very well be trying to bring this to your attention to show you that this is a big red flag that you need to pay attention to. Okay? Because you should never feel disrespected in a loving relationship, right? Now, people will make mistakes, but at the end of the day, to disrespect someone is a whole nother level. That's not love. Disrespect is not love. Don't get it twisted. It's not love at all. So if somebody is disrespecting you, look, I just seen the blue jay again. If somebody is disrespecting you, then it's probably not love. We have sacrifice here. And the blue jay is coming my way. It's getting close. It's just inching closer and closer. So, look, it's literally sitting on top of the no fishing sign. So don't let somebody catfish you, right? It's the energy that is given. Don't let somebody catfish you when it comes to love, because they'll try it. Okay, Spirit wants you to understand the difference between a loving relationship and a toxic relationship. There are, you know how they, you know the saying, there's a lot of fish in the sea. Well, there's also a lot of sharks too. Okay, there's definitely a lot of sharks in the sea too. So when you're out there just living your fishy life, right? Look, it's coming. It's coming. Hello. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. The colors are so vivid on this bird. It's so pretty. But there are sharks in the sea that are just fishing, right? So don't be tricked, right? Don't be tricked by somebody who's just seeing you as a sacrifice. Somebody just wants to sacrifice you, or somebody just wants to make a sacrifice out of you. It says love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Are you willing to give up your self-respect for love? If you are, your prerogative. I have no words. I have no words. Couldn't be me, but that's you. At the end of the day, if you okay with, right, if you're okay with sacrificing your self-worth, if you're okay with sacrificing, right, your self-love, your self-respect for somebody, then that's your business. But at the end of the day, just know that it's going to lead to a toxic situation. It's going to lead to many crying nights, right? So it's like, you can choose to do whatever you want to. Don't get it twisted. You can choose what you want. You can do what you want. But at the end of the day, trust when I say there's a consequence to every action. So if you choose to take that route and be with somebody who you know is disrespecting you, if you're willing to sacrifice that, willing to give up your self-respect, willing to sacrifice your self-respect for somebody, willing to sacrifice your self-love for somebody, then just know there are consequences to that. So don't be surprised when you find out, let me say, don't be surprised when you find out that this shark is eating other fish in the sea. Okay. Okay. Shall we go on? Shall we go on, baby? Oh, we shall touch nerves today. It's a lot of birds flying by. Look how this came out. We got, I didn't even see this. We got butterfly, we got imperfections, and we got dressing up. So You may very well meet somebody who give you that feeling, right? Like you have butterflies in the pit of your stomach, right? It says you will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. And we have imperfections. We all know people are not perfect. We're not asking someone to be perfect, but we're asking someone to have respect, okay, to the next person. It's like you're supposed to love others how you love yourself. So if you're dealing with a person who doesn't even love their self, chances are they're not going to show you genuine love. It's going to be fake. It's going to be fraudulent, okay? It's going to be fishy. And we have dressing up. It says an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. So some of you guys may very well actually be meeting someone like on a night you decide to go out on a town, or you decide to go out with the girls, or you decide to go out with the boys, or whatever the case is, right? And it's like they, somebody might hit you up, hey, you want to go to this little spot with me, little kickback, little all you can eat, little show, whatever the case is. And you're like, oh yeah, what's the attire, don't do too much, but just apply a little pressure on them or whatever, right? So you get all dressed up and you go out just looking to genuinely have a good time, and bam, you meet somebody, okay? And I'm definitely getting that energy. Like you may even meet somebody who, at first you're not really receptive, because it's like you not really in a mood or in a mode or even in a train of thought of finding somebody, right? You're not thinking about it. So when it happens, it catches you off guard, and you're kind of like cold shoulder energy, all right? But this person is so intriguing that they eventually get you warmed up like a kettle on a stove, right? To the point where you actually open up and are able to get a conversation boiling with this person. And you find that, okay, this is an interesting person. Okay, they have some things about them. It's not a deal breaker, but we're not perfect, right? But the thing is, you have to decide whether or not those are things you can accept. That's the thing. Can you accept it? Can you live with it and be happy with it? That's the question. Because some people can live with it, but they're not happy with it. That's the thing. You can live with it, but you ain't happy with it. And being strong does not mean you got to put up with somebody bullshit. Showing love doesn't mean you have to put up with somebody bullshit. That's a lie. Okay. But at the same time, I'm getting that energy like somebody could very well be coming, okay? It's like they're dressing up their imperfections as well, is the energy I was also pulling on. Okay? So somebody could be dressing up their imperfections, making it seem like, okay, very well making it seem like the things that they are doing here are not as bad as it seems. So you could be dealing with like a person who's real smooth, real slick with their words, right? So you have to be careful of the energy. You have to test the spirit, right? You literally have to test the spirit, because you may have somebody who is dressing up their imperfections, okay? Making it look real good, making it look even angelic. Some of them have that ability to make their energy look like something that it is not, right? But it's like this is a person who dresses their imperfections up so well that they definitely still give you that feeling of butterflies, right? But yeah, but be careful about the fakes and the phonies here. Don't be catfish. This is literally catfish energy, dressing up their imperfections. That's catfish energy here. Somebody who dresses up their imperfections instead of, right, recognizing their imperfections and working on their self, because there's nothing wrong with being an imperfect person. We're all constantly in, okay, we're all constantly in the work, okay? We're all constantly in a mode of working on ourselves. Nobody's perfect. We're constantly working on ourselves. Is that a dog? Puppy got a dog? So we have right path. Okay, falling right under true love, right? So we have right path, falling right under true love. It says love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. Okay? But definitely listen to your intuition because it's going to tell you, is this really love or not? You'll know. He said, I can see through their facade. Right, and you can too if you just use your intuition. This wants to come out so bad. Look, boundaries coming right under sacrifice. Love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. So, yeah, it's just basically know your boundaries, right? Know your boundaries and know when your boundaries are being crossed. Don't let somebody trick you into thinking that you haven't been done wrong. I'm telling you, you got them smooth talkers out there. Okay, they'll talk you right out of house and a home and them draws too. So you got to be careful with people like that, those slicksters. Okay, because some people are only just out for your abundance, but you are very abundant. And being abundant doesn't necessarily mean that you have a lot of money. You can be abundant in just good energy, right? You can be abundant, right, in love. You could just be a extremely loving person. You could be abundant in gifts. You can be abundant in talents. There's so many things that you can be abundant in, right? You can be abundantly magnetic. You may have the energy that draws people in. It's not just money. It doesn't look, we have 1010 on the clock. Right, smooth operators, smooth criminals for real. Could very well be abundant. Look, we have closure at the bottom of the deck. You know, sometimes it's okay for things not to work out. And then the thing is, sometimes it could be the right person, just the wrong time. Right person, wrong time sometimes. Okay. So look, we got sparks flipped over. Sometimes you meet a person that you're meant to have in your life, but you both are not in a stable, like a stable energy, I'll say. You both have a lot of work to do still, right? And coming together is like you mirror each other. So you mirror this to each other to spark a change, to spark a rebirth, right? So you start to go into hermit mode, right? Because a lot of times it's like that twin flame energy, right? You come together and you basically catapult each other into a spiritual awakening, right? Catapult each other into a spiritual awakening to the point where it's like, dang, like I never saw myself until I was with you. I was never able to really see myself until I got with you, because it's like you're literally mirrors to each other. But once it's been revealed to you, right? That's the thing. Once it's been revealed to you, it's being revealed to you for you to work out those kinks. See, people always say, oh, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. No, you're not perfect. But when things are brought to your, that's why things are brought to your attention to begin with, because you're not perfect. You're not perfect in the sense that you don't have full knowledge of everything. So spirit will make a way for things to be revealed to you, so that it you do come into the knowledge. Because it said a lot of people are, they suffer and are killed through ignorance. So once things are being made, once things are being revealed to you, it's like that's your time, that's your chance to make a decision other than the pattern that you've been stuck in a loop in. You saying 9/11 again? I haven't really been. I seen 111 today, but I haven't seen it on repeat. But definitely, you can get stuck in a pattern. That's how people end up going down a toxic situation that leads to a big tower at the end. It's because when they're when the issue is being revealed to them, they're ignoring it, they're pushing it away, they're making excuses for it instead of just actually doing the work so they can move forward and level up. So we have stars and sparks. Welcome back, bestie. We have stars and spark here. Star and spark. It says your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. So look, do y'all see how these go together? You got the stars and the sparks. Like, come through spirit, number one. Come through spirit with the stars and sparks, right? When you look in the sky and you see a star is a standout. A star is instantly recognized, right? Literally. And it's the spark in the star that you're so attracted to here. So Spirit's definitely saying that this is a person who they're going to be like a star to you. You're going to see this person as a star. And it's like this person is constantly reigniting the flame, all right? They're constantly reigniting that twin flame, okay? Yes, literal fireworks. Constant. And then it's also giving me that energy like it says your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet. So having hope and being optimistic, it yields a reward along the lines of that hope and optimism that you have had. That is just manifesting. You did? You just took a video of sparks? Well, this is definitely resonating for you then. Because you got the not only the sparks, but the star and the sparks, okay? So it's like you are so enamored with this person, and it's like this is the energy that y'all share with each other. This is gonna be somebody who you share this kind of energy with. Y'all only gonna have eyes for each other. There will be no need to look anywhere else because you gonna be so caught up in your own little star show, right? Y'all gonna be caught up in y'all own little star show. Just sparks just flying everywhere. Okay? And you ain't gonna be trying to miss not one. Y'all gonna be that engulfed in each other. Nah. So what else here? Anything else from this deck? Or should I move on, Spirit? If nothing don't come out, then I'll move on. Yeah. It's time to move on. But it's certainly a beautiful thing. So let's pull out this tea deck, okay? And let's see what is the tea. I've been wanting to get up in this, okay? I've been wanting to bust this one down real smooth like and spill the tea, okay? And spill the tea on this energy here. So what's the tea that we need to know when it comes to this 2025 love situation? What is the tea that we need to know around this love reading here, Spirit? Okay. What's the tea? So what don't we know regarding this love reading? What is something that's being hidden right now? Okay. Doubts surface. It says someone's trust in you is starting to waver here. Okay. So when it comes to a love situation, right? Somebody's trust could be somebody's trust could be wavering. It's definitely giving like that more karmic energy, like this person who's just a shark, right? Just looking to get whatever they can get and move on to the next ocean, right? So with the doubt surface, it says someone's trust in you is starting to waver. So this could be some of you guys' energy right now. You could be with somebody who is causing you to doubt, right? So you're having doubts about your person at this time, right? And it could very well be because this person is literally living a double standard. They're doing things that they would never be cool with you doing. Like, it's literally giving me that Kevin Gates. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I'm do it. Fuck them. Birds of a feather. They fly together. They think I'm sucker. Look, and all these birds been flying by. Look at that. So it's definitely a double standard here. Different people are held to different standards. Literally. Different people are held to different standards. So a double standard is definitely when a person feels like it's okay for them to do something, but it's not okay for you because of some maybe societal standard or whatever the case is. Oh, well, if you're a lady doesn't do this, right? If you're a lady doesn't do that. Okay, well, that goes for you as well. If you love me, you don't do this. If you love me, you don't do that, right? Is the energy. So having a double standard, when a person has a double standard, that's like a telltale sign right there that some might not be right in their Kool-Aid. Okay. And we have spill the beans here. Someone is about to reveal everything. No holds barred. Okay. So the tea is about to be spilled. Okay. Somebody is about to spill the beans. One sided shit. Facts. That one sided shit. That's facts, right? Somebody is definitely about to spill the beans here. Somebody's about to spill the beans. And it could very well be about um a group dynamic. Okay. Look at the ants. It says group dynamics are shifting. Group dynamics are shifting. Okay. So somebody could be spilling the beans about a group dynamic. And because they're spilling the beans, a group dynamic is about to start shifting. So it's definitely giving that energy like somebody about to tell on their partners or something like that. Is the energy. Somebody's about to put their friend, they family, or somebody on blast. Somebody's about to put somebody on blast that they hang around. Is the energy here. And it could be about this something dealing with this group dynamic. Okay. Could find out that a group of people been sleeping with each other, right? And we have the ants here. The ants are hard workers. So ants work hard, right, to serve the queen. So this could be a group that it's like a queen bee in this group, right? So there's a group with like this head honcho kind of person here. But it's like somebody is about to put this head honcho on blast. And when they do that, it's going to shift the dynamic of this group because this person is losing. It's like somebody is going to lose like their title. Somebody's going to lose their star energy, right? They're going to lose some of their relevancy, okay, within this group dynamic because somebody is going to put them on blast. And it could be because of some kind of double standard that they have or that they've been having. So very interesting energy to come out for sure. Oh, this flipped so fast. Oh, I was getting that look. Playing both sides. So that could be the double standard there. It says someone is trying to appease everyone, playing both sides. So somebody friend might put them on blast. They might be like, I don't know why you doing all that, because you be over there talking about so and so too with us. With us, right? And then they're gonna be like, what you talking about? What you talking about? No, I don't. I'm like, yes, you do. I got the receipts. I got the messages, okay? Or I recorded you or something like that. But somebody definitely gonna be getting put on blast for sure, okay? Because they trying to please everybody. This is a people-pleasing person. So for a person to want to try and please everybody, right? Appease everybody, this is like a person who really doesn't, how can I put this in a way that makes sense? A person who is trying to appease everybody is somebody who wants to be loved, okay, at the end of the day. So this is a person who probably doesn't really have self-love for themselves. They don't know how to self-soothe, okay? They don't know how to be by themselves, so they figure if they make everybody happy, they always got somewhere to go. They always got something to do, or they always got somebody to look out for them if they can make everybody happy. But that's a very deceptive energy, right? Very deceptive here with the playing both sides. Or they could very well be playing both sides when it comes, to actual gender here. Somebody could be playing both sides and they could be getting exposed that way, especially with the double standard. Oh, I didn't even see this fall out. I didn't even see this fall out. A facade. A facade. A facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. Literally, and it fell right under doubt's surface. So you could very well be starting to have doubts about somebody. Okay, yes, could very well be having doubts about somebody, like doubting whether or not that that they actually care about you. So this could even be a person who sits and pretends like they care about you. Whole time they got an ulterior motive. They wearing a mask in the situation. They're not even being real with you. Being fake the whole time. Literally shark energy, just trying to get what they can get from you before they move on to the next person and do the same thing. So you could be having doubts in a situation like this if your person, if it's like you're starting to open your eyes to the things that this person has been doing. It's like you're starting to see the red flag that spirit has been waving in your face the whole time. But this person is such a slick talker. It's like they're able to constantly talk themselves out of a situation, or they're able to talk so slick, right? To the point where you start to doubt yourself. And see, if they can get you to doubt yourself, it's like they win because now you confuse. So this is definitely a master of illusions and confusions here, right? This person is very good at creating illusions and confusion. Because as long as you confuse, then there's no clarity. And if there's no clarity, then there's no judgment for whatever it is that they're doing. And if there's no judgment, they can continue. They can continue, right? Cooking would pose for me. Said, can you be on mine? We'll see. We'll see. You have to come to my lives. You have to come to my lives. Two-Face. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. Like I'm telling you, this double energy is here so heavy. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. Did I not say that this is a very deceitful energy here? Like, look how many cards is talking about two different energies. Okay? Ulterior motive, two-faced, double standard, playing both sides. Like, how many cards? Well, thanks for the subscription, honey. This is literally a person who plays both sides, a person who has operates within a double standard. Look, they don't even recognize themselves when they look in the mirror. This is a person who don't even know who they are when they look in the mirror. I'm weak. You're gonna spill the beans. So yeah, this is definitely a person who doesn't even recognize themselves. This look, and it's a fox. Cut the spirit. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping is the energy, right? So yeah, this person is a slick, sly fox, very deceitful energy here. I'm telling you. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with this kind of energy here. Yeah. Someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction. So look, oh my gosh. Look, there it is. Bottom of the deck, love triangle. A hidden emotional entanglement is present. Ego check. Look, protective ego. So look. It's a lot of chaos going on, okay? It's a lot of chaos going on, okay? Circle of drama. There's a circle of drama going on, right? And there's somebody who's pretending to be fine. Very much this two-faced person is pretending to be fine, okay? Because they're living their life according to a double standard here, okay? Playing both sides. And this is making them miserable. See, this is making them miserable, right? Okay? And because it's like they're playing both sides trying to make everybody happy, but when you're playing both sides trying to make everybody happy, you being fake because some of the people that you're trying to make happy, you don't even like. You don't even like some of the people that you're trying to make happy. So it's like lying to yourself is the energy here. But in doing so, right, it's like because you're some of the people that you're trying to make happy you don't like, it's causing you to go other places with people that you do like, right? So you go other places with people that you do like, and you're trying to make them happy too, right? But the motherfucker that you don't like is the one that really be on your ass, right? The one that you don't like is the one that really be up your ass about where you at, what you doing, when you coming back, blase blue, right? That's the one you don't even like for real. But that's the one that is getting on your nerves, okay? That is the one that is the bugaboo here. Literally bugaboo energy. And all this is doing, right? Living this double standard, being two-faced, okay? Because when you leave from the one that you don't like and you go around the people that you do like, you're talking about the one that you don't like. You're talking about the one that you don't like to the people that you do like. And it's crazy. So now the people that you do like know this person business. And when the people that you do like make you mad, you go back to the one you don't like and you talk about them to that person that you don't like. It's so chaotic here. I'm telling you, the energy is so chaotic, right? Look, but it's a hidden entanglement in the mix. A hidden entanglement because this person is literally going back and forth between multiple people. Literally between multiple people. It's literally a circle of drama. And this person is pretending to be fine, but this person is not fine. This person is exhausted. Do you hear me? This person is exhausted from dealing with all these different energies in such a toxic kind of way, right? But look, protective shell. You have to protect yourself from this kind of energy here, right? Because this person really definitely needs an ego check. Or they could be putting themselves in a protective shell and realizing themselves that they need a ego check. Interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. Literally, look, interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. Literally, this circle of drama that they got going is forcing them to check their own ego at the door. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. Right. So this person is getting to the point where it's like, I don't like none of y'all motherfuckers. Leave me the fuck alone. It's literally the energy here. But all this time they just pretended to be fine with everything that was going on. But all the whole time this is this eating them up inside. You may appear strong outwardly while feeling vulnerable here. So having all these hoes, okay, male or female, having all these hoes was not the answer. And it's like this person is seeing this now. They're seeing this. They like, damn. I feel like it caught the more people that I add to my circle, the more drama I end up with. Yeah, that's right. Because you're not being true to yourself. You're not being real with yourself here. Which is why you're continuously going around and around in this circle of drama. Your social circle is full of dramatic changes and bad influences. Someone is having a negative influence on your life. Friendship test. Didn't I say test the spirit? Because you do. You have to test the spirit. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty, right? Okay, and this is why this person is starting to protect their own energy now, is they have because they've been going back and forth trying to make everybody happy, right? And these people, it's like they started to catch on. It's like, dang. So if you sit over here and talk to them, you sit over here and talk to us about them, then what's stopping you from going to them and talking about us? It's like people catching on. So they question it. This person's getting questioned by their friends, by their lovers, their flings, their sides, their family. Everybody is questioning this person. They so exhausted. They so exhausted. They don't know what to do because they playing both sides. You can't play both sides and think it's not going to be brought to the light. Okay? Because your loyalty will be tested. Okay? The facade will crack. That mask will crack under pressure, baby. Don't you know? Don't you know? That facade will crack under pressure. I was finna say crack. Woo. Let's see, shall we? Let's see, y'all. But I like this deck. I ain't even get through it for real, but I'm liking what I'm saying already. I'm liking what I'm saying, y'all. I am liking what I'm saying. Can't even be mad at this deck right now. I can't be. I can't be mad. Crack is weak. So let's see here. True heart, hidden feelings. So let's see what some of let's see. What's the energy here when it comes to this love situation, spirit? Let's tap back into this love situation. Right? Look at it. Beautiful. Boundless. Boundless. This is a boundless love here. Gives their whole heart unlimited affection, balanced, real, and open. So you're definitely going to be receiving someone in who, this is a person who is going to give you their whole heart. They're not going to be like this other toxic karmic person here, holding back to play both sides, right? Not being truthful with you, not being real with you, having ulterior motives. They're not going to be like that. This person is going to give you their true self, balanced, real, and open. This person is going to be real with you, so you can trust what it is that they tell you, right? Because they're giving you this boundless love. It's like they want this, right? They don't have to guess or ponder or wonder. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Give me one more for the current energy. So this was in the reverse here. So I was asking for 2 energies for this current and 2 energies for this past. And this is what I got. So we have tempted, right? So your person coming in is going to be giving you a boundless love. This is a person who is going to be giving you all of them. You will have their undivided attention here. But then you have this person, right, who's in this tempted energy, hard to resist others, mostly about the passion, secrets, desire, and allure, right? That goes back to that other energy. Somebody who's playing both sides, somebody who's putting you in third-party situations, group dynamics even, okay? Because some people have a literally, what do you call it? A circle, okay? Some people don't have a third party. No, they don't have a triangle. They have a circle of people, right? And it's just full of secrets. And this person is just a very lusty person here. Oh, look at the butterfly. It's some beautiful energy coming here today. Look, but love is timeless, okay? Love is timeless just as much as it is boundless here. So because it's a timeless love and a boundless love, there's no hurry. It says not in a hurry to commit, may need to slow down. So this is a person like a toxic person. They want to rush things along because they want to hurry up and get you hooked just so they can yank it back from you and have you feeling all, googly eyed and doing everything you can to try and get this back. You say, I seen in my dream last year, your spot. I'm spot on. See, that's what's up. See, literally. So this is definitely a person here who may rush things along just so they can that have that ulterior motive to take it all away from you just as fast. So be careful with people like this. I'm telling you, that's the energy here. And we had clarity coming out. That's facts. That you're going to have a person, this person who is offering this boundless love to you is going to come with the clarity at the door. You're going to know from the jump, baby. You ain't going to have to guess, worry, or none of that. You're going to know. You're going to know. How will you know? You're going to know. Okay. It says, they mean what they say, expressing your needs, simple and transparent. So this person will be extremely transparent with you. It's going to be simple. So it's like when you go from a person who's so toxic to a person that is actually loving you with a boundless kind of love here and giving you clarity and being transparent, it's like, man, it's too good to be true. Like, that's gonna be the energy. It's too good to be true. I'm liking this too much, right? It's too easy. It's gonna be the energy. Like this person coming with this boundless love is gonna be easy. Last year I saw in my dream I was in a hot tub. There was two men sitting beside me. One was very boundaries touching and feeling on me without permission. See? See? I'm telling you, you got to be careful about people who cross your boundaries and you don't feel good about it. When a person crosses your boundaries and it doesn't feel good, take note of that. Take note of that. Okay? It's there for a reason. And then we have overflowing, but this was in the reverse. It says, has a lot of love to give, in a rush to get serious, charmer, fast moving, right? So you could be dealing with like this person who is always in this temptress or this temptress energy here, right? This is a person who definitely, it's like it said, they have a lot of love to give and they always in a rush to get serious. This person is just a charmer and fast moving. They're just rushing in to get everything that they can get, right? They're just rushing in to have you or to get under your skin. They're rushing into, hi. What's your previous username? But yeah, this person is definitely rushing in. Look, watching, looking out for you. Seeing is believing. Foresight, aware, and truth, right? Hidden, keeping secrets from you, hiding their true feelings, disguised, quiet, and affair. So it's like you have somebody who's watching you, right? Look, foresight, aware, and truth. Seeing is believing. Look, somebody who's looking out for you, right? You're going to have somebody who's looking out for you. Somebody who is wanting you to be good. Somebody who is checking on you, not checking for you, right? You said you don't like that. Right. Because usually it's a motive behind all that rushing. And then with the foresight, this is a person who is going to know you. They're going to know you without you saying anything. Okay, Queen. They're going to know you without saying anything. You're not going to have to tell this person every last single thing. They're going to just know things, right? When it comes to you, you won't have to say, oh, I'm sad. They're going to know you're sad. They're going to know when it's something more that you need. They're going to ask you. They're going to inquire, right? Because they're aware of you. It's like they're taking note of you. They're studying you. They're studying you so that they're able to supply your every need. Is literally what Spirit just put in my head. They're studying you to be able to supply your every need. And it's a beautiful thing. Yes. Good old-fashioned courtship. I know that's real, Barbara Jackson. Come on now. Yes. And we have Lone Wolf. Not ready to settle down. Needs a lot of space. Can't commit, and free spirit. And I know on one of the other cards that we had pulled earlier, it was like this person is purposely putting space, purposely distancing themselves from you, right? Because they don't really care for you, right? They're really not interested. So it's like when you trying to appease all sides and you dealing with people that you really don't even like, you don't really want to be around people that you don't like. So you put that distance in between y'all, right? It's like you're going to put that distance in between y'all because you don't really like them. You don't call them because you don't like them, right? You don't be around them because you don't like them. Y'all don't go out because you don't like them. Y'all don't hang out because you don't like them. And anytime that you have to be in the presence of somebody you don't want to be, it's very cold. It's very cold. Very cold, okay? Look, washed away. I promise you, they be washed away. Tends to disappear, swept up in emotions, fleeting, affair, and quick, right? Oh, Lord. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So let's see. Let's move to another deck here and see what else we get. So I want to bust down these fairy romantic deck. Hello. I'm doing well. So yes, let's see what the Fae have to say. I don't know where that is. Where is that? What continent is that? The spirit, what is the energy? Love language, acts of service. Action speaks louder than words. I used to tell somebody this all the time. You say you love me, but your actions don't say you love me. And actions speak louder than words. I swear. A hearing impaired person can't hear words. So you have to show them, right? You have to show them. What does the collective need to know regarding this love situation? What do they need to know here? Okay. What do they need to know, Spirit? Oh, just jump out at me, won't you? So when it comes to the love situation, you need to know that responsibilities are very important. Don't be so caught up in the moment that you don't handle your business. It says romance interrupted, duties come first. So right now, you and your person may not even really be together yet because there are some responsibilities, some duties that have to be carried out first before you can actually be in this romantic bubble with each other. He said, I just felt really calm and happy. He said, I guess my energy was too high. It's why I didn't react to the man that was invading my boundaries inside the dream. That's what's up. See? Definitely, Spirit wants you to keep that energy high, honey. Manifesting the one. Very soon, your true love will arrive. But you have to believe that. Okay? You have to believe that. And you have to maintain, and it's falling right under twin flame. Very soon, your true love will arrive. Okay? And if you have a lot of responsibilities, it's like you have to just enjoy the moments that you can be together. It doesn't have to be an extravaganza every time y'all together. Just enjoy the simple moments together is what Spirit is saying. Forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So yeah, if you have to let go of a toxic situation, make sure that you have forgiven the person and forgiven yourself for allowing that kind of behavior, right? But when you know better, you do better. Freedom, healthy space, and room to breathe. So definitely you don't want to end up being codependent on the situation, because when you find a love that is like everything you've been wanting, everything you've been hoping for, everything that you've been wishing for, like the stars align just for this moment in my life type energy, right? It's like, it's literally an evolution. Literally. It says natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally, right? So it's like you don't want to be so caught up in the moment, like that you start being a little codependent, a little clingy, right? It's like still maintain your personal space. That's why it's so important to be healed and work on yourself so that when this kind of love does come around, you're not just so obsessed to the point where you push this person away. Spirit, soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. Did I not just say that? This is an evolution. Okay, it's definitely going to be a personal evolution within the relationship, but you have to let it unfold naturally. Do not force anything here. Is the energy. Don't force nothing. Twin flame union. I can't make it up. Twin flame union. Heart, body, mind, and soul. Heart, body, mind, and soul. Look, these all came right underneath each other. Twin flame, manifesting the one, and twin flame again. Literally all came right underneath each other. So you're definitely manifesting your twin. It's definitely happening for you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? What should my next question be to Spirit about this love situation? What should my next question be to Spirit? A gift from someone special. Oh. So this person could even like do little, give you little mementos, like nothing extravagant or crazy, just little mementos that say I love you, right? Even if it's just words, jotting down some words, right? You say you usually talking to yourself for work. You know how to touch it. Right. And it's so important to be able to do that. It is so important to be able to do that. Hold on, yeah. you know? So yeah, like I said, just sweet little nothings written down on a piece of paper. Or maybe go pick a flower from outside and bring it in to you. Just little mementos. Says singing helps too. This person is going to be your best friend. That is so sweet. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. That's freaking 3 cards that talks about evolution here. 3 cards talking about evolution. Like, this is how you know this is about to be going to the next level. Literally. Like, y'all gonna be bonding. It says open your heart because the love is coming in, baby. Y'all finna be, Y'all finna be, Okay. One of them. One of them. Love is the highest energy of all, baby. So let it in. Let your best friend in. And then we just say that. Then you say that in the chat. Who said that? About being best friends. Miss Barbara. Barbara said it. Okay? Friendship as a foundation. Old-fashioned courtship. Like, this is how you build that lasting love, by getting to know a person, right? Like, literally, if they wink 2 times, they irritated, right? So you need to back up off them. Whereas if you didn't know this person like that and they wink 2 times, right? and you steady at them, they might knock you out. They might explode, right? Or they might just be like, you know what, I don't even want to do this no more. And all because you didn't take the time to get to know this person. We supposed to deal with people, literally, we supposed to deal with people according to the knowledge we have of them, not according to how we feel that they should be. Literally. And I feel like once people start to follow that, relationships will be a lot better, because you have to deal with people according to your knowledge of them. You can't just be out there doing whatever, saying whatever, especially if you know saying whatever rubs your person the wrong way. If you made a decision to be in a relationship with this person, then you have to take that into consideration. Or the consequence may be that you won't be with this person. So I just say choose wisely. Choose your actions, choose your words. Okay, choose everything wisely here is the energy that's coming out. Even when it comes to your person, choose wisely, okay? But do know this. Some people can change. People can change. People do change. You know how many people have actually been reformed through institutions and just life situations? Yes, choose what makes you happy. Choose what makes you happy long term. Choose what makes you happy on a soul level, not what makes you happy for the moment. See, that's where a lot of people get it mixed up. They do what gives them temporary happiness. But when you do that, when you do what makes you happy on a soul level, like at the end of the day, when everything is said and done, and you still happy with your choice, that's how you know it's on a soul level. When all the noise around you stops. When all the noise around you stop, and you think about all the decisions that you made, and you still happy with them decisions, that's how you know you're making a soul decision. Right. That's right, Unica. You don't want to have to worry about having to walk on eggshells. And most of the times, people end up in those kind of relationships having to walk on eggshells with each other because they didn't take the time to get to know each other. I've been there. I've done that. Didn't get a chance to really know the person. Rushed into it. Rushed and got married. All of the above, right? But then it's like, now I'm having to retract and start walking around on eggshells because they didn't realize how bold I was and how forward I was with my words. And I didn't realize how, you know what I'm saying, sensitive they were, or whatever the case was, for example. Right. Yes. 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 Breathe wrong is a problem. Smile wrong is a problem. Smile too long is a problem. Smile at all is a problem. What you smiling for? I'm not smiling. We supposed to smile together. Anytime you smile, I supposed to smile. If I ain't smiling, you shouldn't be smiling. Been there, done that, brought the t-shirt. Facts. That's facts, Barbara. I'm telling you. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Whew, it's been, what, an hour and a half now? Well, not quite, but, you know, it's been a good amount of time. It's been a good amount of time. Lord, I was just gonna say it's 2026. I'm already a year ahead. So 2026 may be very significant. Okay. It's like right at the end of February of 2026. And I just seen 6 geese. So 2026 could be very significant. Right at the end of February. It's gonna be shaking up. Some gonna be shaking up, boy. I'm telling you. Some gonna be shaking up at the end of February 2026. Some stuff gonna be shook up. Some is definitely coming in. Something is definitely coming in. So let's get some messages from Spirit. Okay. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna close out this live, and I'm actually gonna come back with questions, free questions, so you can actually ask some questions that you have, especially now that I got my romance decks, and people be having questions about romance, and I don't have no romance decks for real, but you know, tarot will do the trick as well. But I like having the little visuals. So thank you. No problem. So I'm about to hang it up and come back and do questions for about another 20-30 minutes. Yay. I see y'all. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the reading. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in a second. Okay.